What up, folks? I'm ultrazillatoys, and today I have a review of the Lingjihun, and it's upside down here, Pacific Rim Gipsy Danger. That's alright, my zillions. Finally got my hands on this, but you know what? This is the only opportunity I really had, because I did pre-order this way back in like February of last year at 5K Toys, and they just got their shipment in. So it was out earlier, you know, if I wanted to get it overseas, but they were bringing it over. So this is where I placed my pre-order. I had put a deposit on it, so I already canceled a few things last year when I had no choice, and I lost some deposit money, so I didn't want to do that anymore. This was the final one that had a deposit on it, so yeah, I had to keep this one. I had to wait. It is what it is. This is a really nice box. This logo here is really awesome. It's raised, so that's cool. I love the stickers. Very nicely done. There's two stickers on here. One's for the bottom where I opened it, but I like the sticker, so I kept it. Really nicely done here. Here's the back. We did look at Crimson Typhoon last year, and it was amongst my best of last year, and I fully expect Gipsy Danger to be on my list this year, unless it's totally horrible. But you know, having already opened it, you know, during my unboxing earlier this week, like I'm pretty smitten with it already, so hopefully that continues. I do know that Gipsy Avenger is now out overseas, but I have my pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store, and I'm probably gonna keep it there, though I don't have a deposit down on it, so maybe I could be convinced to get it. We'll see. One thing at a time. I'm very happy to have this one here finally, so without any further ado, let's get to the review. And here's Gipsy out of the package. Before we get him, you do get a bunch of things in the bottom of the box. You get 4 batteries, little button cell batteries, LR621 batteries, or AG1, or 364A. You get 4 of these, which is good. You get this little card. This link actually didn't work for me. And then you get this on how to unscrew the back. You do get a little screwdriver, which I seemingly have misplaced. Probably just left it in my apartment. A mini little screwdriver to help you along with the right size and where to take it out. The batteries, you're going to use 3 of them, and so on and so forth. That is right back here. Not going to take this off once again, because this just showed you. You take that, you take off this top piece, you unscrew it, you put in the batteries, you're good to go. But this is the piece in question. We're going to go over the gimmick right now, because why not? Because we just talked about it. What you do is you do have the boat, the nice boat sword, as I like to call it, which is very cool. We're going to look at that a little bit, you know, further in detail in a second. It's kind of weighty, but all you got to do, and this is like the Crimson Typhoon, you know, you just kind of go over it, and or you can hit it, and then it lights up. That's right. The reactor here lights up, and his eyes light up. You know, the cockpit lights up, which is very awesome. And to show it off, you just do that again and turn it on. So it's done by magnets. That's so awesome. I love it. I love that idea. It just works really well. You know, this one works a lot better than the Typhoon one. The Typhoon one was a little fidgety. You had to really find a sweet spot, you know, wherever you were doing it. But this, nice and easy on the back, you know, right where the batteries were. It's perfect. It works so well. So I love it. I think the lights look great on both. So yeah, good stuff here, no doubt about it. Looking at the boat in a full, it's really nice. It's got some nice like wear to it, which is excellent. You know, it's all crunched up over here where he grips it. Really, really nicely done. Love that. Really beautiful. It's just a neat piece. I mean, I always loved the boat sword. It's just so awesome. It's very well painted. The reds look good. It's dark. I don't know. I just like it. I mean, it just looks the part really well. So this is excellent. For said boat sword, you're going to need the right hands for it. So we do have some gripping hands here. Some more, you know, sort of relaxed hands, if you can be relaxed, but mostly gripping hands. So you do have a couple of different ones. See which one works so best with the boat sword. It's gonna have to be one that hold it from that side. So this, I guess. No, it's, well, depends. Oh, wait a second. There's a little, I didn't notice that. There's a little notch here. So there is one that has to have a hole, and there it is. Boat sword hole is right there. So grip it there. Get the hands in the right place. Pop it in a little more. Yeah. That's excellent. By the way, the rest of the hands are really nicely painted and sculpted. They look fantastic. The hinge, and we'll see what the articulation in a moment, goes, you know, side to side, which is fine. But yeah, the hands look good. And here he is with the boat sword. It is pretty heavy. So yeah, I mean, you're gonna want to get the other hand to do this. You know, one of the more open hands. Even that will work. So yeah, it is a bit heavy for the wrist, unfortunately. But still, it looks good in his hands. Also, for those hands, we have the crushed containers, which looks cool. You have one that has a 3 in them, in yellow, red, and white, and they all have like some bit of shading. This one is a blue and a red, kind of metallic, really nice. I kind of mistook these for buildings for some reason during the unboxing, but that's not what they are. And I changed out the hand. It's a different hand. So these, I'm guessing you just put them in his hand. You can put the other one in the other hand. It's got, you know, some good Otachi crushing action with them. We get 2 chain swords for, you know, both sides, which is awesome. Really like them. Beautifully painted and sculpted. Check that out. Blades look awesome. Really, really good looking. Very, very nicely done. So with this, you're going to take off this part here on the forearm, little forearm guard. A little easier said than done. Hold on. Let's do this right. There we go. And then you put in, which one? Which one was this? All right, this is the right side. And you see you have a hole there, you have a little thing there. Now, from what I've noticed is, like, you've really got to push it in to get it to stay. It might pop out a little bit, but it looks awesome. See? Definitely have to get the right spot and then really apply some force to get it in there. But it looks awesome. It really, really does. It is pretty nice. Get the other side. I haven't actually tried to do this side. I don't know how hard it is. Okay, popped out. Pop this in. Yep, see? Wants to pop out on you. You might need some heat. There we go. Oh, we've got it in good now. I actually felt something get in there. So there you have it. 2 chain swords. And they look absolutely fantastic on him. Really, 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 really nice. Love it. Then we get the plasma casters, which have the effect part already in it. Which is cool. It works. I wish they came out, but I can't seem to get mine out. They do turn. Maybe there's a way, and it's just very stiff on mine. don't want to break it, but they do look pretty good. They don't light up from what I was able to tell. I thought they might have, kind of like the other thing, but it would have had to have been batteries already in it, and I don't see anywhere to do it. So, the effect part looks pretty good. Again, I wish this came out. Maybe they do. It's just very tight on mine. I don't know. You guys can let me know. They kind of go back and forth a little bit in there, but seems really, really, really tight. And I'm not going to try to force it, but they do look awesome. I really like them. And, you know, you have to pull out the whole form. I kind of left these things off so we could play around with that. Oh, boy. I always hate this. Whew. Whew. Wee. Let's try one. I don't know if this was the right side, but I always forget. I'm gonna just do it. I don't think it really matters too much. This looks right. Anywho, I'm not gonna jam it in, but you get it. It looks cool. I do like that. It does look cool. So, really nice. By the way, these do come out with a heck of a whole lot of force. Yeah, I looked down the back of the box, and they were off on the back of the box. So, yeah, very, very tight. This could come off too, I guess. So, if you want to just do this, you can. But I like that. And last but not least, we have these rocket punch elbow blasters. That's right. There's a little hole back here, so you could actually pop these in like so, or like so. I think like that actually. It looks better. So we got one on one side and one for the other side. They do look good. They're nice little effect parts. Very unique. I like it. So, you know, we can do an extra punch. An extra rocket punch. Or, you know, which was cool. I would have liked it if these would have doubled, you know, and went in here. I don't think we got anything to go in here. That would have been cool, but these work. These are really nice. I really, really like that. All right, so let's start concentrating on the figure itself. And as I did all of that, you might have heard a lot of like joints moving and saw joints moving. And the articulation is really, really cool and awesome on this. I like it a lot. First off, the head just moves, you know, a little bit. It does have a light in there, so I would be careful. But it does move. You can move it actually up and down. And then, you know, side to side, so it moves decent enough. These things on the back are just like soft plastic. You do want to try to get them out of your way a little bit. I wish they were kind of hinged, so you could just pop them back, but that's fine. Speaking of hinges, though, the shoulders... Oh, I love that sound. The shoulders are hinged, which is cool. Like, there's an actual hinge in here, like a metal hinge. Which is awesome. So it's got actually 2 points in there where it moves. So it gets out of your way. And then you see another little metal hinge in there. And you have outward ratchets from that side. Inward ratchets from this side. And did you see this? This is amazing. What an awesome piece of engineering. This, when that moves, that moves. How cool is that? That is so awesome. And yeah, that all maneuvers, which is pretty fantastic. This moves out. And I think, yeah, this, you could get the shoulder to move up. So again, you want to utilize this to get out of your way. But that shoulder can go pretty high up. And I want to venture a guess, maybe even higher. So yeah, really, really good shoulders. You have a bicep swivel. You have just a single jointed elbow, but shout out to my pal Kenneth, formerly of the Repack podcast. If you do pull out this a little bit, you know, you can get more motion. I didn't even do it that much. But yeah, it makes sense because, you know, you can't pull it out. I just hate pulling it out. So, but you can, you know, take that out a little bit and then you get a little more range of motion. You do have that inward hinge and you can rotate it. So that's cool. Then you have the upper body joint and then the waist joint. So the upper body moves more like that. Not really much back and forth, but, you know, the waist is really, 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 really good. And I love that. Oh, I love all those ratchets. So good. Then the legs, kick forward, go back. Outwards, not great. There might be a way to do it. I don't know if it drops. It's hard for me to see it, what the joint does in there. But this would have to drop, and that gets out of the way. Now, I will say I am a little afraid that the joints here, it's just ball joints, might get loose over time. So something to worry about. You do have this joint here rotates within like a thigh joint there. See that? That's pretty cool. And then you do have double jointed knee, ratcheted on both sides, which is awesome. Very, very nice. And then the foot can turn a bit. Oh yeah, you have toe articulation, as most of these Gipsy Dangers usually do. But I'm not getting like a great... It can go back and forth a bit, but it's not fantastic at the feet. And even like an ankle rocker deal isn't as good as it could be. So, you know, that could be better. And, you know, maybe the elbows could be a little better. But the ratchets sound so good. I love it. And this neat gimmick here is just too good. You know, and then again, you have the extra hinge here that makes you go up higher, and that's cool. And how all of this is hinged is pretty phenomenal. So there's a lot of great engineering at work at the upper half. And you know, the knees are pretty good, but you know, I'm afraid of here, and I wish the feet were a little better. But otherwise, it's pretty awesome. Alright, so let's look at this guy in full now, and it is gorgeous. This is the nicest finish on any Gipsy Danger figure I've had. I absolutely love it. The way they achieved this beautiful metallic color on plastic is just a feat of painting engineering. It is just gorgeous. It pops so much. And it's perfect. Like, all the line work, all of the sculpt work. Look at the silver and gold in there. Just beautiful, beautiful stuff. Absolutely love it. Look at the gold there. Look at the, you know, printing. Everything is amazing. The head looks incredible. Really, really nice. And, you know, like, even not lit up, you see, you know, it's nice and yellow, the cockpit, and it looks fantastic. Really, really nice. The top of the head looks awesome. Sides. Then you got the, you know, upper chest here, shoulders, traps. All of it is just tremendous. Look at that detail. Look at that little caution symbol there. And even smaller one there. Are you kidding? That is so tiny. I'm so zoomed in. I might have missed that otherwise. Then you have the moving pieces here that look good. They look weathered. Very, very nice. Little symbol there. His chest thing, a reactor thing, looks amazing. Little things on the side. Oh, man. Look at all of this work. Underneath here, the bolts, all of these. This piece that comes off looks great. These little thrusters here look great. There's the shoulder pads from the back. You got printing up there. over the top. Really nice. Not much going on the inside of that, but who cares? The arms look great. More printing here. The forearm pieces. The fist hands look awesome. Again, if you didn't see what the other hands look like, here's a good look at the fists. Very, very well done. Very nice. Bottom here on the waist looks awesome. I like the orange and yellow of this. Beautiful. And then the legs here, silver and gold in there. Silver and gold. I had to sing it at least once. You know, the red and the white stripes, wherever they are, always just look really good. Again, you get some weathering here and there. It's not like overdone. It's not like battle damage. It looks great. I kind of like that like in-between look. The joint work. Oh man, look at the pistons here. Super incredible. The back of the legs. Again, a lot of silver and gold. Just gorgeous. Some panel lining in there as well, by the way. That looks fantastic. Just brings out all the detail. There's the bottom of the foot. The top of the foot. Just excellent. Beautiful, gorgeous stuff. I mean, like, every square inch of this figure just looks tremendous. Gypsy butt. Looking good. You know, all this working here. The back of the legs. Oh my gosh. Just look at that. I mean, are you serious? The spine. Awesome. Just awesome, guys. What a fantastic job. Like, this is absolutely stunning. I love it. I love it. As a huge Gipsy Danger fan, I'm absolutely loving this figure. It's so good. It's so good. You know, like, when I did my best of the year and we came onto Crimson Typhoon, I said, you know, like, had that figure been Gipsy Danger, or had I had Gipsy Danger in combination with Crimson Typhoon last year, I mean, those two might have gone all the way, like, together, you know? Crimson Typhoon was awesome, but I feel like, as a big Gipsy Danger fan, I like this even more. It's just gorgeous, like, just on its own. Like, it doesn't need anything else. Like, the proportions are perfect. It looks so good. You heard the articulation. You saw the articulation. Yes, those were two separate statements. Like, it's just amazing. You know, weight-wise, you know, the only art, you know, like, diecast is, like, in, like, you know, the pins and stuff, I'm guessing. I don't think there's anything else. I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard it having a metal frame or anything. It doesn't feel like it is. But it's a nice, solid feeling plastic. Very different feeling. You know, like, it's interesting. I like it a lot, you know. It's different from, like, you know, because I talk plastic quality a lot. It's different feeling than, say, a Hayatoys, in modern terms. And different than SH Monster Arts. It's a very interesting feeling. I like it. It's solid. It's good, though. It's really, really good. Whatever combo of stuff they're using here to achieve this is just fantastic. It really is, because there's engineering here, like on the articulation with all the ratchets and stuff, that makes it feel like a diecast toy. And yet, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's high. It feels quality. It feels real quality, is what I'm saying. And for, you know, roughly around $100 altogether, give or take where you got it, you know, I think it's well worth it. And for your size comparisons, first up here it is with Crimson Typhoon, and boy, do they look awesome. The finish on these guys are superb, and now that I have them together, yeah, for sure, I think had I acquired this last year, because it started dropping at the very end of last year. Like, whew, like, I think this would have been, like, the best of the year combo. Like, sorry, Godzilla Evolved, this would have been it. This was a great figure, and, you know, it was on my best of the year, but it could have been higher. Like, again, if it was this, yeah. Like, on its own now, like, it's gonna score pretty high. We'll see when Gipsy Avenger comes in, because, you know, and what else they have in store for us possibly this year. Because I probably will put them together, you know, unless one is, like, so bad it drags down the other. You know what I'm saying? But there's a high possibility that the two Gypsies at least will be together on my best of the year, and that might be a very high score. Here he is with the NECA knife head, and this is pretty good. You know, it's not bad. I feel like NECA knife head possibly could be a little bit bigger, but I think it works pretty well. I don't have it. Well, I will have one NECA handy. It might be a little bit smaller than NECA, but I think that works well nonetheless. Here it is with a couple of uprising kaiju with the Sovi Spirits Raijin and the DST. I forget this guy's name, but whatever. Like, I think, you know, obviously this is a little bit small because this guy was huge, but I think this probably works really well. Here it is with a couple of the bigger Godzilla figures, articulated figures, with the OG Haya. And the Super 7 -1. I think the Super 7, you know, I think their size kind of works best with that. And last but not least, here is Gipsy with some more Gipsy Dangers, including, oh my gosh, sad state of disrepair of this totally destroyed NECA. He's missing a leg. The SOC, if you don't know, is a complete mess at this point. Not just mine, but most folks. It's just, yeah, that could be a video made on that. Maybe there should be. And of course the recent-ish DST, which wasn't terrible, but man, this just kind of blows everybody away. And my final thoughts, I think I just said it, but this blows away every other Gipsy Danger figure that I have. It is awesome. I love it. Like, the finish is incredible. The engineering is top notch. It's so cool. And yeah, I forgot that the SOC had that movable chest pieces too when you move it around. But for some reason, maybe it's the ratchets here, I just like it better on this. The light up gimmick is awesome. Lit up right now. It's just amazing. Like, awesome sculpt, really nice accessories. I love the whole package here, guys. This is fantastic. You know, maybe a couple of little articulation points could be a little bit better, but otherwise, like, I mean, it's not even a real complaint. Like, it's just this is incredible. I love it. And like I said, you know, when I was comparing it with the Crimson Typhoon, like, if this would have gotten to my hands last year, no doubt, this and Typhoon together would have been best of the year. Like, that combo was going to be impossible to beat. And as of now, this guy stands really high on my best of the year list. I know it's super early, and you know, we still have that massive contender of the SOC DX Mechagodzilla that we did. That's, like, you know, probably the best of the year on its own. But if Gipsy Avenger and this together are amazing, and maybe they do something else that blows me away, like, who knows? Right now, it's just very high on the list. That's all I'm gonna say, and it is absolutely incredible. And there you have it, guys. That is my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection. And stay tuned, Gipsy Avenger is actually coming very soon. Till next time, peace out, peeps.